on any companies, but there are some twisted, evil, devious, insidious, nasty rip-off operations like Walgreens, and I don't want to mention anybody's names, but you know what I'm talking about. The pharmacy in a box where you just walk in, and now they have drive-throughs, doc in a box and pharmacy in a box, or you just like fast food pharmacy. You know, you drive through, you get your flu shot. You drive through, you get your medication. You know, this is a business, Tanya. They don't care about you. There's no need for a flu shot, period. There is a need for nutritional supplements that support the immune system. There is a need for restricting your intake of processed food, which also suppresses the immune system. There is a need for not eating sugar, which is one of the major ways to suppress the immune system. And then tomorrow, actually, we're going to talk a little bit about the flu shot and a very important mineral that you can use if God forbid you got the flu shot, or if you want to prevent getting the flu shot. This is a very important mineral for building the immune system. We'll talk about that tomorrow. My take on the flu shot is you don't need it. That's my take on the flu shot. Support your immune system. God gave you a defensive system to take care of the flu. People who get the flu are people who are sick anyway. So stop being sick by doing whatever you need to do to get healthy, and then you won't need the flu shot. Okay?
That's right. Thank you so much.
God bless you, Tony. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you so much. Okay, RC, what's up? Welcome to the bright side.
Hi, Ben. Last night I got some really severe muscle cramps in my leg, in my calf.
Okay.
Traveled up my hamstring, and I tried stretching them out.
Well, it's very common.
And then I called my aunt, and she told me a friend of hers because she was having the same problem, and this friend was having the same problem, said take a bar of, read in a newspaper column, take a bar of soap and put it under your fitted sheet. And since then, my aunt hasn't had any problems. So I was so intrigued by that. I had to. Did she use Eye of Newt with the soap? Did she use Eye of Newt? Did she put a frog's leg in there at midnight also with the bar of soap? It was just a bar of soap.
Yeah, all right. That sounds like. Do you ever hear bubble, toil and trouble? That sounds like a witch doctor.
Yeah, I know.
Please. What you read in the National Enquirer or some kind of goofy tabloid paper?
It was a newspaper in San Bernardino.
All right. Well, I can't address old wise tales or witch doctor cures, but I can tell you that cramps are very common, and they're a classic sign of electrolyte deficiency. And that means all the electrolytes: potassium, calcium, magnesium, sodium, in addition to the electrical vitamins, which is specifically the B vitamins. You heard me talking to Cindy earlier. Same idea. You've got muscles that aren't doing their job, and you got nerves that aren't doing their job. Between the neuromuscular system, when it's not doing its job, you're going to end up with cramps. Cramps are a sign of muscles that aren't relaxing appropriately, that are contracting but not relaxing. And all of that has to do with electrical energy. So what you want to think about is your B vitamins, and you want to think about your electrolytes. Take some Beyond Tangy Tangerine before you go to bed. Sip on it all day long also, but right before you go to bed, sip on maybe a quarter scoop or so, and that should do the trick right there, because that'll get you your electrolytes and your B vitamins. But more importantly, I'd be wondering why, if you have any digestive issues that are compromising absorption of these nutrients. B vitamins require acid in the stomach. As we get older, we don't make as much stomach acid, so we don't absorb our B vitamins. Electrolytes also need you need to have a little bit of acidity going on for absorption of electrolytes. That's why drinking your electrolytes and your B vitamins is so helpful, because they'll bypass a lot of these digestive health issues. But I'd be thinking about why you're not absorbing your B vitamins and your electrolytes, if you're even getting them. So make sure you're getting them, first of all, with the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, and then also make sure that your digestive system is operating as it should, so you're absorbing these things out of foods as well, and that's specifically acid. You may want to use apple cider vinegar after your meals to bump up the acid drop the pH of your stomach, increase the acid content of your stomach, and then also you might also want to get something called pepsin, Pepsin HCl, or betaine HCl, which of course is going to be in the ultimate enzymes. Both of those will lower the pH of your digestive tract, increase the acidity, and make it easier to absorb electrolytes and B vitamins. That's where I'd be concentrating on. Of course, you also want to be on the Healthy Start Pack. That goes without saying. That'll get you some magnesium in the Beyond OsteoFX, and it'll also get you your ultimate EFAs as well. And EFAs can also play an important role via prostaglandins when it comes to cramping. So ultimate EFAs, B vitamins, electrolytes, Beyond Tangy Tangerine, work on stomach acidity, and your muscle cramps should go away, especially if you sip on some BTT before you go to bed. Okay? Thanks so much,
Okay.
RC. God bless, man.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day. All right, Patricia, got about a minute. What's going on? Welcome to the bright side. Patricia, do we have Patricia? Or did we lose
Yes,
Patricia?
this is Patricia.
Hey, Patricia, what's going on?
I'm calling for a friend. She's
Okay.
76 years old.
Okay.
She is a hairdresser on her feet all the time. She got to a point where she would do one lady and then she'd have to rest. Just tired, couldn't function.
Okay.
Now she's having AFib, rapid out of control.
All right, she's falling. We're going to run out. I don't need any more of the grim details. Let me tell you what's up here, okay? This is a gal who's falling apart. God bless her for still working at the age of 76, but let's get her on a good nutritional supplement program so she can keep going until she's 96. She's breaking
She's
down.
on a program.
She's on what?
She's on a program, but what prompted my call, the doctors told her she has to have her parathyroid removed,
Wow.
or she's going to die.
Really? Well, I can't speak to that, but I certainly would never, ever, ever listen to something my doctor said unless I was absolutely did all my research on my own. You guys, your doctor is not God. Just because your doctor says you need something removed doesn't mean you need it removed. All right? Doctors make mistakes all the time. And I'm not saying that they're boneheads, even though I have in the past. The model certainly is is a boneheaded model. But just because a doctor says you need your parathyroid out doesn't mean you need it out. First of all, I would never take anything out of my body out unless it was cancerous. So there's no reason to take anything out unless you got cancer. Secondly, if you get her on a good nutritional supplement program, and I know you said she's on one, but I don't know if it's a good one, you may find that you don't need not only surgery, but you don't even need any doctors either. Patricia, if you call me back tomorrow, I'll give you some more specifics because we're just out of time. I apologize for that. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for listening, folks. We'll be back at you tomorrow with more good health information. Have a wonderful, awesome, spectacular day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Have you heard? Proactive Plus is faster and better than ever. Stay tuned for a 1,000,000 bottle giveaway, and you'll also receive free shipping. Do you have troubled skin? Acne? Well, we have great news. With Proactive Plus, your acne can heal, and you can help prevent new breakouts from happening. Don't miss this limited time offer. Give us a call at 800-538-5252 because we're going to let 1,000,000 people try Proactive Plus risk-free and get 2 free gifts and also receive free shipping when you call right now. You heard it. This offer won't last long. So call Proactive Plus now and you'll receive a 60-day risk-free trial of Proactive Plus, 2 free extras, and free shipping. Call 800-538-5252. This is our exclusive radio offer, never on TV. Get your risk-free 60-day trial of Proactive Plus with free shipping. That's right, free shipping. Don't wait. Call 800-